invite Dwarkesh.
Good evening, everyone. So today's my topic is memorable day, memorable days or memorable trip. So first of all, in my previous speech, how I admire that I am student of hotel management student. So in my course, I have two trainings, and out of the two trainings, I want to deliver speech on my first training, which I done in Bangalore, Taj MG Road. So today is my speech on my training. So at maybe in this March, in March 2020, I had my plane from Rajkot to Bangalore, direct plane. So I bought my plane at around 3 p.m. in the evening, 3 p.m. So it's a very good flight, and it's my first flight. So I enjoy it totally, and it's like sometimes it's very horrible because of the clouds and climate. Jerk would come many times, so it is a little bit horrible for me also. So this is how I reached at Bangalore. It take just 2 hours to reach Bangalore from Rajkot by flight. So I reached at Bangalore at 5 p.m. and I perfectly know about everything, how to do everything. And first of all, my parents suggested me that my father would come with me, and he just whenever I settle down there, everything, because I have to pass 6 months there. So whenever I settle down perfectly, my PG was selected, then he will come back at Rajkot. So I denied it. Like, I just want to go alone, and I also want to do everything alone. So I go alone. So and then I first of all, everything I researched before going to Bangalore, and I have every perfect thing. So at the Bangalore airport, I get one bus, which is known as the airport bus, which takes one hour to go to Bangalore city from the airport, and it is a very nice ride because in that Karnataka states, they have very nice highways, very nice beautiful views around the highway, and very big structures, very big buildings. So I enjoyed it properly, and after 1 hour I reached. I have to go at Majestic, but just because of the fault of Google Map, I just lost my stop, and I go at another stop. So in the Bangalore, at the first day, I have to walk with my bag, which is around 7 kg, and I walk around 5 to 6 kilometers to reach my destination. And it is like that things also don't tire me, because Bangalore is really very nice city, and I properly enjoyed it. So I reached at my destination. That was Gujarati Samaj at Gandhi Market, around 2.5 kilometers from Majestic. So it is a very nice place to stay for Gujaratis, and every Gujaratis who visited Bangalore first, they also stay there. And from there, first of all, at the first day, I visit whole market, and I am that much curious about market. So at the night when I reached at Bangalore, I visited all the market around 12 to 1 p.m. and I just roamed everywhere, and there was no any issues about safety and anything. So I roamed till 1 and 1.5. So it's very enjoyable in Bangalore of my first day. And after that, I have to search for my PG, for my room. So I went to MG Road to my from my stay where I am staying. So it is very hard. I visited 3 to 4 PGs, and everywhere I get many different rents of rooms, and at the last I get one PG that is around, that charges me around 6,000 1000 and a single person in room for month. So I decided to live there, and at the third day I shift my all the luggage there, and this is how I get my room. At that night also I also roam all the area of MG Road and every street of MG Road. And first of all, as I am very foodie, I go to every food shop and check every menu of the area of that area. And Bangalore have different menu in different areas, and I enjoy very delicious dishes and very different dishes, which is also helpful for me or for my knowledge. So it is very nice to explore the food of Bangalore.
Our mouths have started watering.
This is just beginning. So
Oh my God.
so after that I have to report at my hotel for my work, for my training at 7 of March. So first of all I visited hotel, and as a guest I visited hotel of 6th of March in night, and it's a very beautiful hotel, Taj MG Road, Bangalore. So it is very big hotel. Hotels have around 200 rooms and 3 restaurants with 5 banquets, and this is the hotel. So at the 7 I just reported at the hotel, and for the Taj have one policy, whichever trainee comes in Taj, so first 3 days they just do property show around, and there are 5 hotels of Taj in Bangalore. So we visited every hotel of city on Bangalore, and we started work after 3 days. After 3 days of visiting and knowing about every terms and conditions or rules of Taj, and it is very hard to work in Taj as an employee just because of their rules and their standards. So it's just hard for the rules and standards, but it's very easy as a employee for a whole Tata group. It's very easy and very enjoyable time for the person, whoever joins Tata Group, it is the record of Tata Group that they just resigned they ever resigned and they just retired there in Tata Group. This is the
power of India. This is the tapping for India and for Tata Group.
Yes, sir. So this is how I worked there, but as per hotel industry, we have to work very much there, and I have shift of 14 to 16 hours a day, and I do it continuously for 1 month, and I have to do it for 6 months also, but after 1 month the COVID is started and these all things are happening, and Bangalore is fully locked down, so I have to come back at Rajkot, but till the time I work, I know that my shift time is afternoon 1 to I don't have any time to relieve. There was no relieve time in schedule. So we have to work 14 to 16 hours in a hotel as in a service department and in a kitchen department. So it is very enjoyable, and I gain my experience more than any other brand or more than any other hotel. So this is how I explored Bangalore, and this is how I explored Taj, and it is very much helpful to my knowledge and to my career part, and it also important for my CV also. I have name of Taj Group in my CV, and I done training in Taj, so it is very nice for my status also. And about Bangalore, I visited every main area of Bangalore, every famous street, or Bangalore have many famous streets, rather than many famous parts of city. Then they have many famous streets, and the streets are they are they starts with lower standard and goes at the it's haven't any limit for your standard. It gives you whatever you want, and this is the beauty of Bangalore which I explored, and this is how my trip is over after 1 month, and I have to come back very soon because at that time, like it's around 21st of April, and I have to come, like, and lockdown started, the second lockdown in Bangalore started from 22nd of April. So my hotel will say that no trainees or 50% of staff is not allowed in hotel after 21st of April. So I decided to come at Rajkot, and I am very much faster guy to travel to to change place, and I just decided at 7 p.m. that I have to leave Bangalore, and however I want to reach at Rajkot. So at 3 I just booked flight, I grabbed tickets, and I do everything, my packing or any printing for needed for flights and everything. I just booked taxi for flight, and I reached at Rajkot around 11 p.m. next day. So this is how I passed my whole training, and this is my training period. Thank you.
Great.